Happy October! One of my favorite times of the year, not just because here in Vermont we have beautiful fall leaves and sun is shining. We've had summer weather with the fall color. It's an awesome combination. But it's also one of my favorite times of year because it's one of those fresh starts that you've probably heard me talk about before. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter, October 1st, 90 days to go. So you may be getting this a few days after the first. But this is such a great time to say, okay, what was it I said I wanted to do at the beginning of the year? And what have I done? Give yourself credit for that. What do I still have left to do? What's really important to me still? And make a plan to get it done in the next 90 days. A 90-day stretch is a perfect amount of time to get some things done. So that's a great thing I wanted to mention right up front. So take advantage of that new month, new quarter, and driving into the end of the year to really end this year the way you wanted to end it. So exciting. So it's up to you, right? You have to decide what you want to do with that. This is a gift that you have in front of you this time that's coming. It starts with today, and what you do today to plan it. It will determine how it all goes. And when you're sitting in your chair on December 31st or standing up and cheering and ringing in the new year, that's going to depend on, how you feel will depend on what you did starting today. So have fun with that. Working with all my clients now and their plans for next year too, already starting to think about that. So there's lots of excitement and planning and fun and finishing up and new beginnings all on the forefront. I wanted to mention something else too. I've been hearing, maybe because of this time of year where it's kind of, it could be a frenzy to finish things, and lots of energy, and school starts back up, and all the activities start, and a lot of people are feeling this little bit of, a little restlessness and overwhelm. I've been hearing that word quite a bit. So there are a couple things I wanted to share because it doesn't have to be hard to get out of overwhelm. Sometimes I think that we make it that way. A couple of quick things I wanted to share with you that I shared with an audience just yesterday, and they seemed to really appreciate it. So one is this concept of thinking pink, which I learned from Coaching and Leadership International. My trainers way back when, John and Betska, taught me to think pink. And all you do is close your eyes and think of the color pink. And immediately it brings clarity and calm and peacefulness so that you can just get yourself into a better state. So if you're anxious about something or feeling overwhelmed or really trying to come up with a solution to something, that's a quick way that you can recenter yourself and get back on track. And the other thing is for the yogis in the audience to, even in 10 seconds, and this I got from David G., who I follow a lot with his great wisdom and great thoughts on meditation and other things, is to just take a second to close your eyes. Don't do this if you're driving, okay? But if you're watching the video, probably not driving anyway. And you just take a deep, deep breath. So deepest breath you can take. And as you let it out, you silently say Om, O-M, Om, just silently. No one even needs to know you're doing this. Just, go to the bathroom for a second and do an Om. 10 seconds. Recentering, calming. It has a lot to do with breathing too. And just, one of the things I learned in the last year is breathing is a really good thing. So taking some deep breaths and just taking a second for yourself can bring freshness back to the situation and put you in a really good spot. And if you're really not in a good spot and those two things aren't taking the trick, get yourself outside and make yourself take a walk. And are you going to want to take a walk? No, because when we're not in a good state, the things we should do most are the things we least feel like doing. So just know that and make yourself get out there and take a walk. Just force yourself. I guarantee you, even if it's 10 minutes, you come back, you're going to go, well, you know what? That was right. I'm glad I did that. And there is no way you're going to say it wasn't a good thing to do. And you're probably going to solve your issue while you're out there walking. So just a few tips and things I've been hearing from people that maybe that'll help you too. I'm super excited because I have a bunch of really cool things coming up. I'm launching a blog talk radio show, so you'll hear more about that coming. I'm going to be interviewing some awesome, amazing people. And I am also going to start a coaching video subscription. So if you've thought about coaching but aren't able to make the investment at this moment, or you're not sure it's even for you, this will be a really low cost way to get some coaching into your life. And I also have a big event coming up in December at a really special location for 50 lucky, amazing women. That's as many as I can fit in the way that I want to make this conference work. So if you are interested in hearing more about that, let me know, but that information will be forthcoming. So happy fourth quarter, and thanks for watching, and I will be talking to you soon. Take care.